Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. I just not woke up. I just finished being a fat bitch right now. Okay. How is everyone? How's life? How's it going? It's been a while. I know, I'm sorry. What can I say? My eyebrow be going crazy, but we're not gonna talk about that. She be growing though. She's growing. This one grows nice, and she just doesn't grow at all. And I don't know why. Okay. And my hair's whack because tomorrow I'm gonna get a little bit of cut, just a little bit, just a little off the tip, and going to get a blowout or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna ask them about what like kind of blowout it is, but it's like intensive. No, I don't know what it's called, but it's a blowout, and I don't know if it's because it's supposed to last for a little bit. Girl, I don't know. I should have asked, but I'm asking them tomorrow because that's the appointment. It is. Anyways, how's it going? How's it going? You guys ask me how's my stuff going because it's been like a whole week since. Wait, can you hear it? Oh, I got Ruru over here. Oh, she didn't. You didn't. Hello.
Oh.
Embarrassing. Tell her she's embarrassing. Oh, anyways, gotta turn off this fuck ass TV. Let's see. So it's been a week since I haven't streamed, I think, right? I guess let me give you some updates about what's been going on. So I've been going everywhere. I've been meeting new people. I've been seeing some new friends. I made some new friends, and we've been chilling and whatever. Let's see. I had a great time with them.
What did you doing?
We went to this place called Watering Hole. I've never been, but it's basically just a small little chill out, relaxing kind of type deal where, like, I don't know, you can play pool, you can play darts. We were playing, they had like a little bit of board games. So I was playing Battleship with one of the friends, and then they were like drinking whatever, and I was just chilling with them. And then I lost to pool because I am rusty. Rusty, dusty, busty. But I was doing okay on darts too. It's been a while too since I haven't played darts. And then let's see. I did win Battleship. I do love Battleship. I think that is one of my favorite games to play because it's really easy, especially winning against a man. Because what's so funny is that they always be putting it like next to each other all the time and not spread out. And it's so funny. But maybe because they had a few drinks, so maybe they just didn't want to think about it. Let's see. What else we've been doing? We went to this beauty school that's like I'm not going to beauty school, but they do like half off like services like waxing, eyelashes, what else? All of the above except for nails, unfortunately. But everything is half off because today they have not today, the whole month of May, you bring somebody, you get 50% off of everything. So that's really great. So we have to just show up. It's kind of like not really an appointment. So that's why I was like, we have an appointment Thursday. But it's just like first come, first serve. So yesterday they just wanted us to go over there. So we went to, me and Ruru got a lash tint. And I didn't know they had lash lifts. But the lady was like, yeah, we do lash lifts here for like $35. And I was like, lash lift and tint? Oh my God, yeah, sign me up. And I felt like I've never done this before, but I have done this before, but on my own, like a few years ago, like a home, like lash lift home kit that my mom had. And whenever I did it, it kind of burned, but maybe because it was my first time doing it, but it wasn't like a burning sensation. Like, obviously, I made sure, like, I didn't get in my eye, obviously. And, but I mean, I read the instructions and I did it. And then I did it on my mom, and she was like, because she was the one that wanted to do it. And I was like, okay, let me do it. And it's so funny because I was doing one eye at a time. And here's a little story of what was happening. So, Ruru was allergic to cat. No, no. Oh, we were doing face mask. We were doing some face masks that we went to Marshall's. This was a few years ago. And I was like, let's have a little girls' day. Like, because, you know, sometimes my mom just never really, like, did girls' day. So, like, I was like, let's all do it. Like, it was me, Ruru, and my older sister and my mom. And we were like, okay, let's do it. And then I was like, let's get some face mask. And then we'll do the eyelash tint or like the lift. And they were like, okay, okay. So we get it from Marshall's, the cheap one, like $3 or something like that. But it was like 4 masks, whatever. And I was like, okay. And I think it was a honey one, right? Or what was it? Do you remember?
It was a vitamin C.
Oh, it was a vitamin C.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a vitamin C mask because, you know, it was like, I could get the health benefits, whatever. We all tried it on. Me and my mom were chilling, and then all we hear from Ruru is like, my face burns. She's like, my face is burning a little bit. And I was like, bitch, it's just normal. Like, it's fine. Like, on a scale of 1 to burning, how is it? She's like a 3. And I was like, I think you're fine. And I guess you're supposed to leave it on for 10 minutes. We left it on for 20 minutes.
No, like 30.
Oh, 30 minutes. And then my older sister, too, she was like, my face is burning. Got 2 burning faces and a fucking... We were chilling. And then all of a sudden, they were like, I'm taking this shit off. It's burning too much. And they did. And then my older sister, she was fine. Whatever. And then I started doing my mom's the eyelash lift home kit thing she bought off the Facebook market or something. I don't know. And all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, this is how you do it, whatever. My mom has her eye closed, right? And then all of a sudden, Ruby's like, I think I'm breaking out in hives. And we were like, nah, you tripping. Like, no. And then she kept coming back. Oh, you have a picture? Oh, because her eye was getting swollen a little bit. She was like, something's wrong with my eye. And we were like, nah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Literally 10 minutes later, she's like, nah, bro, look at my eye, bro. Oh, that shit is a hive. She broke out in hives on her eye. And she was like, Mom, I need a fucking Benadryl. And my mom couldn't see because she was like, oh, okay. Like, she only had one eye open. And she wears glasses, too. So, it was funny. I was like, Mom, don't open your eyes. You're going to get the stuff in your eye. And then she was like, okay. And Ruben was like, yo, I'm getting hives. We were all freaking out. And it was so hilarious. And then my mom was like, it's fine. Go in my room and you'll see allergy medicine or Benadryl there. Like, it should be there. Ruby's all like, okay. She's all digging. And I'm all like trying to finish like her one eye. And then we were like, did you find it? And Ruby was like, no, I can't see. My hives are coming. And then my older sister went to go look for it. Nobody could find it. I went to go look. I couldn't find it. And my mom was all like yelling, like, bitch, it's in the cabinet. Like, why aren't y'all looking? Like, it's in the fucking cabinet. And then she had to get up and go look because we were like, it's not here, Mom. And Ruby's just like, I'm in the hives. And
has my hair always been long?
Yeah. Oh wow, look at your black hair.
You look so ugly with black hair.
But anyways, it was hilarious and I thought it was really funny. So my mom had to like go look for it with her one eye open, and she was like, check here, check out, check out, check out. Finally found it. She took the Benadryl. We kept an eye on Ruru. She was fine after the Benadryl. She knocked the fuck out, right? Or something like that. And then I finished my mom's eyelash. And there we are. And then I did it on my own. And that one, it was okay. It did lift up my eyelashes, which was good.
Of you.
Oh, yeah. The hell? Oh, I look cool. Ooh, she gay. Anyways.
Look at Coral.
Oh my god. Who let us walk out like that? I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm trying to tell the story. So, anyways.
Who let me walk out like that?
Ruru! You and your goddamn horse swinging right there. You should be behind the fucking gate with it.
Who left me out like that?
You look
Ooh,
cute.
No, I don't. Look at that muffin top.
What?
Are you joking?
Ew,
who let me out in the Adidas?
Because you never have fuck ass shoes to wear.
God.
Ew, what?
That's what I'm saying.
That purse did not last a while. It literally died the next day. Anyways, so let me fucking finish the story, bitch. Oh yeah, the eyelashes, and I think I was finished with the story. So then after all of this stuff, moral of the story is I did try this lift, and that was a few years ago, but I kind of don't remember, but I kind of do remember. And
Brody.
So moral of the story, yesterday we went to go get an eyelash tint and a lift. But Ruru, the lady only told Ruru they only had tint. She didn't ask for anything else. So she was like...
She didn't tell me anything.
She was like done in like 5 seconds. And I was like, okay, but the lady that I had... So all of these are students, right? Of course, you got to sign some waivers and saying like, you know, you understand that students are doing this. And that something could go wrong. And you can't sue. You can't do anything, and you agree. I'll say, I'll agree. And I was like, okay, like, I went to go get a facial there, so that was fine. But my face, my skin just didn't like the facial, or maybe the products that they were using. So it kind of broke out. So I was like, but at least she did like the pores. So I'm glad she did that. But everything else I can't have on my face. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, the girl was gentle, whatever. But I know every time I go, I'm going to have, like, a new student. Things like that. So the lady I got, she was like, I kind of want to do, like, Korean eyelashes on you. Or, like, a Korean, like, style on you and whatever. And I was like, okay.
You know, I heard her say... That's so funny that she's like, I want to do Korean lashes on you.
Yeah.
But she also told the teacher, hey, can you teach me how to do Korean eyelashes? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How are you going to say you're going to do something and then not know how to do it?
Wait, my lady?
Yeah.
She asked how to do a Korean one?
Yeah, she was like, can you help me real quick to show me, like, or teach me how to do a Korean eyelash? Because that's the one you want. That's who I heard first.
Yeah, that's the lady that I had. She was like, I want to do Korean eyelashes on you. And I said, okay, that's fine. Do it. And like, I'm your like lab rat. Like, I love trying new things. Like, when somebody wants to try something new, like, I love it. And especially for cheap, like, I know what I'm getting into. But hey, if it comes out good and if it doesn't, you know what? It is what it is, you know? So anyways, she said that she knew how to do it because she did it on a lady before, but the lady didn't like it. So, like, entirely, I don't know. But more of the story was that she wanted to do that, so then she did. Or, like, she was attempting to do it, so the first step was the lifting. So, she was like, okay, you know, lay down, whatever.
So, she was supposed to lift it before she dyed it?
Yeah, she was supposed to lift it, and then from there, yeah. It was a 3-step, so it would have took me an hour to do all of that. And I didn't know that until I saw the papers that said an hour, and I was like, I don't know if we're going to be here for an hour. So we ended up being there for 2 hours. Yeah, just because of my older sister, she got a haircut there. But more of the story was just that we were like, okay, let's go, whatever. She lays down, I lay down, whatever, and we're all like starting on it. And then I was telling Ruru that like she had dropped something next to me, but it didn't hit me. But you know how usually people were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I was shit, like sorry, I dropped something right here. You okay?" You know, she didn't say shit, and I was like, "Okay, maybe I'm just tripping, whatever. At least it didn't hit me, whatever." And then she was like, or like throughout the whole thing, we didn't really talk or anything, but the teacher was there, like watching her, and I was like, "Oh, she said that she knows how to do eyelashes. Why is the teacher there?" The teacher should have never left her fucking side. That's all I'm saying. So the teacher kept going back and forth because I think she was watching like other people do it. And then so we do the like lifting, whatever, and then the teacher's like, "This is how you do it, whatever." But every time she like curled up my eyelashes, it felt like it was already like in my eye, like going up to do it, because I guess the brush is just a little bigger or something. I don't know, like the brush was like getting in my eye, and I was like, okay, whatever. So she starts putting products in my like eyelashes, and I was like, okay, it kind of burns, but I think it's okay. Like I think it's normal. I think I wrote or like read that it was a little burning. Makes sense, you know, like you get chemicals by your eyes, whatever, right? It's going on, whatever. It's kind of burning here and there. Can you stop moving your head? So then after that, she was like, she didn't say nothing, no updates, no if I'm burning, nothing. And I was like, oh, nah, it's just whatever. So then, here comes I finished the first part and I was like, oh, okay, great. Like, it wasn't too bad. So then here comes the second part. And the second part is the perm. And I was like, okay, like, whatever, right? She puts it here. I don't know why, but she puts a big chunks here. And then I was like, okay, like, I guess you're supposed to. I forgot to mention that she did record. She was recording, or she took a picture of before, because she wanted before and after. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever, right? So anyways, so she put like the perm solution here. I don't know if you're supposed to, but she put a big chunk on there. And so whenever she did that, you know, obviously my eyes are like closed, whatever, like the whole thing is sticked up and everything. All I feel is going down. And like, I don't know what. I didn't open my eyes or anything, but the corner of my eyes, I guess, like, I don't know, it got liquid in there. Lagañas. And it just starts burning. And I was like, is it supposed to burn? And she was like, it's burning. And then that's when it hit. It fucking hit both my eyes. And I said, oh my God, it's burning. And then she was like, okay, let me get some water. Let me get you some water. And then it just starts burning. And I went like this, right? And she's like, oh, the light? And I said, no, it's burning. Help me. Now I was just like, oh, it's burning. It's burning. And then I let go because she was like, I have the water for you. So you have to wash out the solution or whatever. I haven't opened my eyes at all. I just know it was burning. And I was like, no. So teacher comes back and she was like, what happened? What's going on? And, you know, the student was like, well, it was burning her eyes. So we had to take it out. And then the teacher was like, okay, well, we just charge her a tint because, you know, we can't continue. It burned her eyes. And then I was like, okay. And then they finished the tint. Everything's fine. It was still burning my eyes, but I was like, nah. And then after they, you know, cleaned it out and whatever, they were like, ooh, right? Or whatever, right? She was like, it still lifts their eyelashes. And I was like, oh, it's great. Like, great, awesome. And then as soon as, like, the teacher was like, has she opened her eyes yet? And then we were like, no, like, I haven't. And she was like, okay, open your eyes. And I was like, I can't say. I can't focus. Help me. And she was like, okay, get some water. I'm like, I can't say. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So they put a lot of water in my eye, and like she did this side first, and I went sideways really fast because I was like, put water in my eyes, it's burning. Like I couldn't see, it was so blurry, it was burning, it was all of the above, and then finally I was like, whoa, I can see, I'm not blind. And then the student gives me the mirror, and I'm all looking. Man, my eyes were bloodshot red and yellow. I mean, I swear I saw yellow, but it was like bloodshot red. Tell me why she's like, she takes a picture of it. She takes a picture of my eyes. And I was like, oh, I'm a victim of one of those people that's like when you open your eyes and it's bloodshot, that means it got in her eye. Oh hell no, that's not normal, guys. They're not supposed to burn. But they're learning, whatever. Man, after that I was like, oh, I have a headache. I have like my eyes are burning, and I was supposed to get a wax cuz like I was like gonna get the little hairs or whatever. And I was like, nah, I don't want her no more. Anyways, Ruby was done, and then I go and I pay, and it was like $5 for the tint or whatever. And these are like, let me see. That's like, this is the lift. Oh, the eyebrows go crazy, but yeah, that's it. And what else? Ruby was like, what was taking so long? And I said, I was doing a lash combo. Like, they had the lift and the tint. She was like, they had the lift and the tint. I was like, yeah, but it burned the fuck out of my eyes. And then my older sister was getting a haircut, and she was saying that the student was really scared. And like my sister doesn't, they were saying like the teacher was like, you don't need a haircut or whatever. And my sister was like, just cut it a little, like, girl. And I also want curtain bangs. And then after, like, they wash your hair and stuff, and like they cut it, they'll do a blowout. And so it took her 2 hours to get all that done because the student was scared to do curtain bangs and stuff like that. And what's it called? It looked good. It looked good. But the teacher did most of it. It was $6 though. It's $6 for a wash, the hair, the cut, whatever. But you sign waivers of like, if something could go wrong, if they chop off your hair or something, or whatever, like, and I'm just like, but $6 is not bad. Like, I swear they're probably not going to be bad. I feel like what's worse is like Great Clips, because they've done me dirty so bad. Like, I wanted bangs one time, and I always tell them to also like thin out my hair, and then I would want like long layers, and then I don't know, a face frame, and then like bangs, right? Well, when they did my bangs, she didn't do them right, and they went up here. And I was like, I'm never going back to Great Clips again, because every single time they either forget to thin out my hair, or they like, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. And I'm just like, how do you guys get your license? I don't know. Maybe they're just, like you go to school and maybe like you're not like, I don't know. I'm not saying like talented, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Not in a bad way. But they chopped up my fucking bangs, and I was like, how did you get your license? Like, I don't know how it works or anything like that. Like, I can cut hair better than you. So ever since then, this was like a few years ago. Ever since then, I never wanted to go back. I never wanted anyone to touch my hair. So I learned myself how to cut hair. And luckily, I've never made myself look chopped or anything. Just like maybe a little uneven here and there. But then I'd tell like Ruru, like, oh, can you fix it in the back? And then, cut it up a little bit, or like make it look even. She's like, yeah. And like, I got confident in doing bangs, and then more face frames, and learning a little bit more. So like, I would cut her hair, I would cut my sister's hair. That's it, really, right? And let me tell you a little short story and why I learned to cut hair. It's because obviously, yes, I don't want anyone touching my hair because like they fucked up my hair so many times. But also too, when we were younger, we also had lice. So we all three of us had lice like there was no tomorrow. Especially me because I had thick hair. So like my mom had to just learn how to cut hair because anywhere we go, obviously we couldn't what's it called? They wouldn't cut our hairs because obviously we had lice. And then so she was like, I'm gonna cut y'all's hair so short, like things like that, right? And she had a little phase moment, right? She had a little phase like, oh, I can do it, I can do it. Yeah. My mom should put those pair of scissors down. Probably another reason why I learned how to cut hair. Cause she chopped. Alright. Like we were like chop. Like if we were like having like fucking like bowl cuts on our heads. Okay, I that's too dramatic, but I mean like she cut her hair short. She would like do it evenly, and then these scissors were not like they were haircut scissors, but they were like the cheap ones. So that means like they just won't get like a good cut in your hair. So she obviously didn't know that because obviously it was like, oh, cutting for your hair. But whatever, right? And then she also got some thinning scissors, I think, because my hair was a lot. And then she she made all our hairs like short, like above our shoulder because like lice was just like so fucking contagious as fuck. So I was like, whatever. And then I don't think she made me chop, maybe some bangs. I don't know, but she chopped my fucking Ruru's hair. Bro, she, she had cut her hair here. Oh, because she had took us to go get a haircut, but the lady fucked up Ruby's hair. And my mom didn't like it. So she was like, come here, Ruby. I need you to fix it. Or like, I'm going to fix it, right? She should have left it alone, bro. She cut Ruby's hair to here. And like, she made her look like like a hair, like a Karen haircut. So like, short in the way back, long here and long here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, one of those, like, she gave her a bob and shit. And we were like, oh, like it looks so cool, whatever. But I think Ruru was like, oh, hell no. Like, I don't know. We were like, no. And guess what? She fucked it up again. And she had to take her to get it fixed again. So, yeah. And I've always been interested in hair. I just never been interested in like coloring hair, like bleaching and like hair dye and all that stuff because it is such a century and you have to do it the right way. No, I don't have 8 hours of my time bleaching one head. Oh my god, I don't know how you hairstylists can do it, but I cannot fucking do it. I'm like, one color good, all right, let's go. um I've done split hair before. Never again. Let's see. I just mainly cut hair. Like, I like cutting hair. And I want to learn how to cut men's hair too because I want to like learn how to like fade them up and shit and like put some like what's it called? Like letters and stuff like that because I got you girlies. Because girlies, if you tell me like, oh yeah, my boyfriend going over there, and I'll be like, okay, what's your initial? And then I'm gonna tell him, look, it's on the house for this one, and then I'll put her name on there. I'll put your name on there, boo. I got you. They ain't leaving without your signature or something on there. Okay, I got you. Where do you think he's going? Nowhere, bitch. I got you. But more of the story is, I don't know. It's just I've always wanted to learn how to do that, and it's not just men's hair. Like also, if like women want to be chopping off their hair too, I want to be fading them up too. Like, girl, I got you, and let me fade up your bush too. Like, girl, I got you. What you need? Let me do your leg hairs too. Let me fade that. But that's about it. I'm not into the waxing, not into the eyelashes, I'm not into the eyebrows. Like, girl, have you seen my eyebrows? Have you seen my eyelashes? Have you seen everything about me? Girl. And nails, don't get me started. Nails, I don't know. That's like a whole century to do. Especially like learning of like acrylics and stuff like that. Girl, I'm using her as a pillow. I mean, the pillow as. Girl! Stay still! Wake the fuck up!
Put it in the puppy.
No, my phone's too big for that.
That's what she said. Your yapping made me fall asleep.
Oh, are you saying my yapping is boring?
No, it's good. It's soothing.
Well, wake the fuck up, hoes. I ain't trying to put y'all to sleep. Let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the nails and... I don't know. I just like cutting hair. That's it. Like, I think it's because I can get it done in an hour. And I'm like, okay, bye, hoes. I got it. Or like hairstyles, like, you know. And it would be really cool if I learned to like obviously do hairstylists. Like, I'm a hairstylist with like being on tour with a celebrity or something because I'm their hairstylist. Like, that's kind of cool. But I might as well learn how to dye hair, because why would they hire me just to cut hair? Okay, yeah, no. Useless. But it's something cool to learn. I'm not gonna lie. I do like learning new things. Something fast, not like slow, because I am very impatient, and that's the bad thing. I know. Let's see. What else? I think that's pretty much all the updates that I've been doing. Just hanging out with new friends. I made new friends, which was great. And like tomorrow is where we're gonna get our hair cut. I don't think I want to get a haircut. I just want my bangs trimmed. I kind of don't want to like do it myself. But I'm also scared because I know how to cut my bangs myself, and I'm scared for them. It's just the trim, so they shouldn't fuck it up bad. But the one thing I hate is when you cut hair wet, because I feel like you can't even, like, when it's wet, it's obviously longer. But when it's dry, it's like you can tell what the actual length is. So I want to understand, like, why you cut hair wet instead of it dry. But maybe because your hair texture or something. I don't know. But I don't want to wash my hair, and I want them to wash it because I'm lazy to wash my hair. That's like a wash is like $5 or something. I'm gonna ask them if I can do like just the wash and then just the trim on my bangs, because honestly I think I'm gonna keep the length because it's not bad, and I still want her to grow out, and because I also have layers. So it's just the bangs, and maybe a face frame. Maybe, I don't know, I'm scared. But definitely for sure I want them to wash my hair because I'm lazy. And then I also want to do that blowout, which I think it says that it lasts a week or something. I don't know. So I want to do something chemically to my hair, you know, because, you know, girl, I don't do my hair, so I want something that can do it for me. Let's see what else. And then waxing my eyebrows, but my older sister always makes fun of me because she's like, what is there to wax? They barely have any eyebrows. How? I got some some fucking hair here, and here, bitch. So that's like $5 too. So everything's gonna come out to maybe $20 tomorrow. Maybe even cheaper than that. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Let's see. Now what? Oh yeah, we're supposed to color our toes. So remember, or like a little update a little bit. This was like a long time ago. I was on live and I did like press-ons for my toes. Well, you see, they did not last a while. As soon as like I got off the like live, it fell off. And I was like, great. And then they were hurting the fuck out of my toes. And then they ended up all falling off literally the next day. So I was like, great, great. And I don't want a pedicure because, I mean, I do. But last time I got a pedicure, a girl fucked up my toe. Yeah, she made me bleed inside the toenail. Luckily, she's good. My toes is fine. But maybe it's hard to find somebody who knows how to do pedicures because everyone does just hands. And I'm like, what about pedicures? Like, my hands, I can't deal with them being plain, but my toes. Everybody looking at my dogs outside, and especially when I wear chanclas, like, yikes. And I've been told before, and I was like, yikes. Okay, let's make her look pretty. So right now, all I have is just white nail polish, of course. And just typical because it matches everything. Hoping that lasts a little bit, and my nails just don't grow as long, which sucks. So that's why I'm like always like wanting to get a pedicure with just like acrylic, so they can last like a while, but they also ruin your actual nails. So I'm like, what else? Or especially with gel, but I'm not too familiar with gel or gel X. I don't know. But just keeping it up with them every 2 weeks is like. And also, and I was telling Ruru about this, that I also like hate the idea of like sitting somewhere so long, of like, I guess it's just because I'm not like used to like going to spas or salons or like just things like that, like self-care kind of deal. Or like I used to go to get my nails done all the time, but just the idea of just sitting there more than an hour just makes me so antsy. And a lot of people say, oh, it's because, you know, you had caffeine before or something. But sometimes I didn't have caffeine. So maybe it's just the ADHD kicking in or something. I don't know. I just hate the idea of sitting there for a long time. And then with my pedicures, I don't really like when people touch my toes because I'm really ticklish. And I don't want them massaging me. So I didn't know that there was an option for that. Like I recently, not too long ago, I think like maybe a year ago, like last summer, I had my first ever pedicure. And I was like, oh my God. And I didn't know that you didn't need to like have a massage or anything. You just can get your toes done. That's it. You don't need all of that. Which I didn't know. And I was like, oh, now I know. So then the next time when I went, I was like, I don't want to be in the big and dipping my toes in the waters and stuff. And like, you don't have to give massage. Like, I don't want any of that. Just do my nails. And that's when she hurt the fuck out of me. And she burned me. She burned my toe. Like, she gave me a 2nd-degree burn or something. And it was like I know they could hurt because, you know, it's acrylic. And I hate when they file your nails. Oh, with acrylic. Oh my God, it hurts. I don't know why. Maybe because of I don't know. It hurts. But this one, she was drilling, and I was like, I had to move my foot because it was like so bad it burned. And I was like, okay. So that was the last time I got my toes done, was like a year ago. And because I thought my toe was like, I thought I had to chop off my toes because she had like a dark spot, and I was like, no, it's fungus. It was not. It was just dry blood because she had burned me, and I took it out, and now she's healed, but she still got some marks from acrylics and stuff like that. Let's see. But anyways, it's the same thing with also tattoos. When I first got my tattoo, which was not my first tattoo, that's not what I mean. My first professional tattoo, which was the tramp stamp, and that one I was really afraid because I hate the idea, like I said, like sitting there for longer than like an hour or two. So I was there for like 4 hours, and she was like still doing it. But we were able to take a break and all that stuff. But I was like, bro, I'm tired. Get me out of here. Um, so I don't know if I'll be doing like big tattoos again. I really want small ones, but not big ones like that. Let's see what else. I don't know. Is that bad? Am I bad at that? Like even with hand massages, like I don't want that. Or like even with like going to a spa and like getting a massage, like I have to sit here for an hour, then like I can't keep an eye on the time and I have to relax. I don't know. My brain is just like, okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Or like I want to open my eyes and like wander around or something like that. I don't know, or maybe I'm just used to activities. Like I love activities. Like I like going to, like I went to Top Golf. That was really fun. And then I like playing pool and then like darts. Like I really love fun activities. Like let's go 50-50 on the walking. It has to be a little chilly outside because it's gonna be hot as balls out. Like let's have a picnic on a really, really nice day. Let's go to the mall. Like let's go thrifting. Like I need to have something to like keep me going because things to relax gets me like very anxiety, or like I have to sit there and I'm like, no, take me out of here type of deal. So yeah, I hope I'm not a hater on that. I just can't help it. I don't know why. I just can't fucking help it at all. It just makes me antsy. I wish I can do it all the time, but I just can't. Like it's a really fun idea to like take care of yourself and like what's it called? Like, you know, self-care. Like, oh my gosh. But no, bitch, I'm like, get me out of there. Type deal. It's just shit like that. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I've been doing. Pretty much. You guys are wondering, maybe, girl, when are you gonna play games? I don't know. I haven't been on like a game since like a month ago now. And I think it's like because I was stressing over like, you know, the car stuff and then just dealing with other shit too. And then, you know, seeing my family, meeting some new friends. So I kind of been like finally like having time to be out and about and things like that instead of like things, whatever. Maybe a makeup look. I might do another makeup look or a vlog. I was just selling, or like I was looking at my vlogs and I was like, oh, I kind of miss doing some vlogs, because sometimes streaming can be a little bit. And with vlogging, I can just vlog whenever, like when I push record and things like that. Like that's why I like that stuff. And I kind of like make like my streams like more talkative and more like what's been going on and type things like that. And then whenever I go thrifting or like if I go somewhere fun or something, I'll record that. So then I can still enjoy the time there instead of always focusing on like streaming and stuff. But even though sometimes I want to stream here and there, I'm still working on what's going on. Things just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's about that time to take a nap. I was gonna be on here for a little bit longer. Maybe I might go on a little bit again because we do have the we here. But I just wanted to talk, see how y'all doing, see what's going on with me, type shit. I don't know. Other than that, thank y'all for listening to me yapping, and I'll catch y'all later. As always, thank you for those who follow, subscribe, and all of the above. I do this all the time. I get a little nervous. You guys make me nervous. Okay. It's about that time. Ciao out of here. Bye, y'all.